everyone's having a good night. Switch over to roller coaster. Here we go. So yeah, we're going to do more Rollercoaster Tycoon this week, and we finished Forest Frontiers, so we're gonna move on down to Dynamite Dunes. So this is a 3-year goal, and let's kind of survey what we've got going on here. So we already have a roller coaster, so that's great. That's a good way for us to make money. But we have a lot of people going there and then turning around because it's too intense. So we need some rides that are less intense. So let's go to our gentle rides and let's build a carousel. We'll put it right about here. Entrance and exit. And oh, I just realized that I cannot see my chat. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Alright. Back over here. And unpause. Alright. Let's make a decent queue line because we have a lot of visitors in this park that don't want to go on a roller coaster. So I'm going to do something along this manner here. And then well, I don't like that. We're going to do this. Stick with the rest of the theme. Alright, let's go ahead and get that running. Alright. What do we have here? Where's that notification? Dynamite. Great, the roller coaster breaks down as soon as we start. I don't have any repairmen, so let's go ahead and place one there. And while we're thinking about it, let's go ahead and hire everyone. So we don't have grass, so I don't have to worry about changing those every time. We are going to make everyone a nice, pretty green color, though, because stage. And let's see, there's probably going to be a lot of vomit coming off this roller coaster, so I'm going to place a couple. I usually do 2 of each, benches and trash cans. I don't know if it's in this game or if it's a later game where they throw up in trash cans. Oh yeah, so you've already got some throw up there. But hire another one. I know there's a shortcut to like close all the windows, but I don't remember what it is. Alright, now let's look at research here. I need to move my monitor over. It's hiding behind my other monitor. Here we go. Normal funding. Let's see here. We're gonna be year 3. I mean, it's a decent amount, but we'll stick with minimum funding for now. And we don't really need scenery and theming. I don't know what ride improvements is. That could be interesting. I don't care about the shops and stalls. It's mainly like these things that I'm interested in. But I'm really interested in ride improvements. So we're going to just do ride improvements to start with. And see how that goes. And we need to just kind of build everything out. So we're going to need a food court. There's a good place for a food court. We could build it right here. That's also a really good spot for a train station to get over to this side. Like a monorail. We just have the miniature railroad, though. But let's go ahead and I guess we'll build that. Station, and then I think do like 6. Oops. 6. Hey, Adam Jims, welcome in. How are you doing today? I can go flat one more, then nope. Gotta go ahead and move up. Yeah, I'm doing well today. I mean, I'm still sick, but I feel like I'm getting a bit better day by day. Like I said before, when I get sick, I stay sick for a long, long time. Hate to get rid of all these cacti in the way. Go straight with this. And then we'll have to level this ground some. Yeah, I'm glad I'm getting better, because this has been, an adventure, to say the least. Alright, so I still need it to go taller here. Let's see, let's look at height marks on land. 13. So if I build this here, do a tight turn, but I can't because of that. So let's back that up one. So that way it's at 12. And then do tight turn. That down. Go up. Put this down. There we go. Uh-oh. You know what? This actually could be interesting. Instead of having it go up the dune, we're just going to flatten this part out. Oh, what happened? Oh, safest park in the country. Great. Yeah, Adam Jims, I don't think you got here in time. We just started this level, and like immediately the roller coaster broke down. Yeah, it does look a lot like SimCity. I mean, it is a simulation game. Most of the sim games during this time were very similar, isometric, isometric viewpoints like this, kind of similar things, especially since we're building structures. It's a lot of the same stuff, and I think, did Maxis make both of those games to start with? Can't remember. Alright, so we want the station, I think, to be kind of right around here. Let's build that there, and then station platform. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna go forward here. That. Park Beyond? No, I haven't even heard of that. What? That's weird. It like clipped it partially. Alright, let's pull it back. Oops, I did that one too far. Oh, I did that one too. And then I didn't do that one enough. Oh, you alright, game? Okay. A game like this, but from last month. Oh, that's cool. I was actually wondering today while I was driving how many Rollercoaster Tycoon games there are, and then, of course, how many Rollercoaster Tycoon-esque games there are. I'm sure there's been its own copies and clones and spiritual successors. The fun part is getting this to go through here. I kind of want to make a tunnel here, I think. So I need to, at the very least, put those down and then put this up. The kid throw up in front of the carousel. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this go to the left like this. Up like that. Over. Slide this through here. Spin this sucker around. Delete that footpath. Run, little people, run! Oh. One too far with that. There we go. And entrance, exit, zoom on over here, and I guess we'll put the entrance here, exit right there. Alright, let's get rid of the redundant pathway here. Because guests do not like it when they get lost. Put this like that. Alright, that side's set up. Let's get some trash cans, some benches. Let's head on over to this side. This is going to be a little bit more complicated, so we're going to need kind of dip one. Okay, whatever. Let's get a queue line started here. Oh, shoot. There. Now we got a railroad. So we can get people across the park pretty easily. We're going to hire on another person. It's going to get another mechanic as well. Parkion looks cute in his plot, but AI is dumb. How is the AI dumb? Is there a thing? New scenery. Oh, that was what it was working on that first time. Because all of them were checked at first. Okay, lag. Okay, there we go. Alright, well, people are boarding the train, so that's good. Choo-choo! Alright, now we need the food court, which I think is going to be right along here. So, let's find some nom-noms. Ice cream stall. Sounds great. We're going to put it right here. And, burger bar. Soda shop. And we'll put some bathrooms here as well. And pathways. Let's put a big old cactus patch right here. And all of these greenlit. I really need to figure out the keyboard shortcut to close all those windows. It's a bit much. We need places for them to sit and throw the trash away. That should suffice there. Bro, what you doing? What you doing? Oh, I can't place them on the track. People don't want to visit all the roller coasters, but you have a money goal. Well, I mean, that's kind of like in this. Like, you have, like, guests have preferences, so you want to have guests that don't want to get on the roller coaster at all. Which, speaking of which, what is this set as? Load. What's its run cost? Well, it's profiting. I guess they can run. There ain't a whole lot of people wanting to get on it though, so I'm thinking we need to bump this up a little bit. Alright. Now, let's see here. Alright, so we got the Mine Train roller coaster. We can build a wooden coaster. God, we do have a lot of space this time. Boy, is that expensive. But that would be so cool to have that there. We're going to take out a loan. Alright, 15,000. Let's do it. Uh-oh. It won't let us take more money. Okay, then I guess we're not getting mischief. It's going to be expensive no matter where we build it. It is like a $3,000 difference though. Alright, well, let's look at wood chip then. I keep pressing the wrong button. This. That's still above our budget. But we don't have a lot of space for roller coasters, so that's something to take into account. So it's not worth making a big part? No, I mean, it's worth doing, it's just, you've got to plan based off of who's coming. So, like, in this, like, when we first started this, there was, like, a ton of people leaving the queue line. Like, they would get up to it and then they would leave because they were saying, like, oh, that's too intense for me. But no. See, or somebody doesn't like it. Okay. Is this one right here? Nope. Ah. There we go. Yeah, Dynamite Blaster looks too intense for me. So, those kinds of characters needed me to put more gentle rides. Otherwise, they weren't going to spend money in the park because there was nothing that they wanted. But then you're going to have other people who, like, I just looked at one that said, like, train ride is too gentle for me. I want something more thrilling. So they're going to want to come to the roller coaster. Now, I don't know what this game is like that you're talking about, but for Rollercoaster Tycoon, you can go over to marketing campaigns, and you can run an advertising campaign for a particular ride. So if we do this, and do Dynamite Blaster, and run it for 2 weeks, and start the marketing, then it's going to bring more people into the park that want to go to this ride. So, generally, you just kind of want to have an equal balance of everything. Because otherwise, you're going to have people who will come into the park, but then they won't spend any money. Speaking of which, why is the admission price free? No. We're bumping that up to at least $2. Get some kind of money in. Park Beyond need to hire more workers in Big Park. Yeah, I mean, it's the same here. Like, you're definitely going to need a lot more handymen the more footpath area that you have traversed, because I don't have anyone cleaning up this vomit right now. All this vomit, they're out here. There's my person. Okay. But you can set up footpath areas for them to be at. So like, I can tell them to only be like right here, and then I can just kind of create this area, and they'll just stay in this area. So you can be smart with it. Or you could just hire like a crap ton of people, just that way statistical probability that they walk over it, like it gets done. But that applies for like all of those things, like the mechanics to repair the rides as well. All right, so let's build another ride. I think we're good on gentle stuff, because the merry-go-round people aren't too terribly interested in. Hey, Sil! Welcome in! Yeah, we're going old school with the original Rollercoaster Tycoon. In Park Beyond, there's no ads, but shops. Gotcha. Yeah, like I said, I don't really know a whole lot about Park Beyond, but that's how it works in Rollercoaster Tycoon in terms of being able to kind of like guide what kind of visitors you want to come to your park. Yeah, I have the original Rollercoaster Tycoon, and I have Tycoon 2 and 3. So eventually I would like to go through all 3 of them on the stream. Oh, that train is struggling. There you go, you got it. You're the engine that could. And they said that ride's too gentle. That's basically a roller coaster right there. But yeah, let's put a scrambled eggs. There we go. Right next to the food. This is going to be epic. So how are you doing tonight, Sil? Or today, rather, in your side of the world. I think I might bump that up there just to make it a little bit longer. Oh, I just made it a lot shorter by accident. Pretty good, chill day at work, doing some baking on the side. Ooh, what kind of baking? I love baking. Well, I love baked goods. I am not a baker. I do like the majority of the cooking in my house, and I'm really great at most kinds of cooking, but I can't do baking. Baking is some kind of like unknown eldritch sorcery to me. Like, I can never get it to turn out right. Chocolate Bob, first time making it. Oh, I just now saw where it said chocolate. Okay, chocolate. Gotcha. My weekend's been pretty okay. I mean, I've been sick all week, and I'm just now starting to feel better. So I'm glad that I'm finally getting to that point where I don't feel like 100% death. It's just like 30% death. Yeah. When I went to go look at the fireworks right before we left, I felt my throat starting to get a little scratchy, and when we went out to look at the fireworks, it was raining, and we still stayed out and watched the fireworks, which was a mistake because I ended up getting really sick, and my throat and everything was so sore from just being so congested and breathing through my mouth. My uvula and my mouth actually got swollen, so swollen that it blocked my airway, and I had a swallow reflex, and I tried to swallow my uvula, and I started choking on it, and then it started bleeding. So I woke up the next morning choking on my own uvula and the blood coming out of it. So that was a very, very rough way to start this week. So doing so much better compared to that today. Yeah, it was pretty traumatizing. All right, so we got 4 rides. Yeah, it really was intense. It was one of the scariest moments of my life. I think I don't know. I've been bit by and I don't even say bit. I was viciously attacked by a dog before, um, and I almost lost my finger. Um, as well as I mean, I had puncture wounds like all over my body from it. So that was pretty traumatizing. That happened when I was a kid. Um, and then I think probably the first time I had a kidney stone was the second time I was like most scared in my life. Are links allowed here? I don't think I have links enabled. Give me 1 second. Let me pause roller coaster here, and I've got to do this really weird thing where I have to hit Control Delete and then cancel and go back in order to click on anything on my computer when Rollercoaster Tycoon's open. So do that. All right. Let's see your settings, stream, moderation, chat options, block hyperlinks. Okay. All right. It should be good now. I just disabled it, so it should be good. No problem. Got a bunch of tired people getting on these rides. Alright, so we got 2 gentles, we got 2 fun stuff. And the queue lines are not really enormous for any of them. So I kind of don't want to expand too much. Especially, I mean, just because of like operational cost. So I think at this point, what we want to do is do a advertising campaign for the park. Let's see if that helps at all. Because I don't think people are turning away, like, they're paying to go into the park. So the entrance fee isn't too high, so that should be generating some profit now. Nope, that ride broke down. And I got a mechanic on the way, perfect. I like how the music actually reflects it being broken down. There's a lot of people who get on the queue line here, but they don't get on it there. That's interesting. That bread sounds delicious. I'll look at that link later, look at it in more detail. Definitely sounds delicious. Where does that go? It looks like it's just a little loop under there. Underground view. Yeah, this is a tight little turn. Interesting. I wish I didn't take... Oh, I guess I could... Yeah, I'll pay this down. So I took out a huge loan because I wanted to build a giant roller coaster, but we couldn't take out a loan high enough, and I didn't realize that. So for 3 of these months, I paid a lot of extra interest on loans that I didn't need to, so that sucks. Pokemon community game has a habit of doing that. I've just gotten used to the fact that I only use Ultra Balls on stuff. Like, it doesn't matter, it could be a Magikarp, and I'm still going to use an Ultra Ball on it, because nothing aggravates me more than stuff constantly popping out. Too cheap. I get a lot of the currency while I'm streaming, because I have chat and everything up on my other monitor, so it counts as like me in stream, and so I just have like a pretty much a ton of money because I don't interact with it too much while I'm streaming. What's this? What do we got? The attraction Steel Mini Roller Coaster. So why is it... There must not be anything actually in ride improvements. So, let's do just the rides, I guess. We don't really need extra shop. Well, you know what? I want to do shops and stalls until I get the visitor center, because the visitor center has the maps and umbrellas, so that's actually like an additional thing that people will buy. Whereas I don't really need a whole lot of derivatives of food and drink, because like if people are hungry, for the most part, they'll just buy a burger. Like, as long as it's food, they'll buy it. But yeah, with the information kiosk, that's another 2 revenue streams, so we'll go that route. Okay, advertising campaign finished. Alright, let's evaluate. Not much different in that queue line. That queue line looks like it maybe improved a little bit. Maybe? Only not by much. It's just a little bit. I have not tried Let's Build a Zoo. I feel like I played one of the like really old Zoo Tycoon games, but I never owned it. I think I played it at like a friend's house when I was a kid. But I haven't played Let's Build a Zoo. I'm guessing it's another kind of like tycoon game like this. Alright, so I ran the marketing campaign for 2 weeks. This guest in the park did go up, but it doesn't look like it went up at really any more of a... Well, kind of, I don't know. It looks like a little bit of a spike there. Expand the financials. So let's see here. Park entrance tickets. Well, it has gone up from 169 in June, but I don't know at what point that I enabled it in June, so that could be factored in. But it looked like the marketing campaign did improve it some. But then let's look at marketing was $700. Yeah, for a week. So I don't think the marketing really helped a whole lot. Oh, okay, game. If you think that the entrance fee is too cheap, I will increase it. If people are yeah, if people think it's too cheap, we will up that up. Which I guess that makes sense, like factoring in how much the marketing campaign costs compared to how much extra like park entrance ticket sales. What about ride tickets? Ride tickets also went up about 100, but that's still nothing. I mean, we're talking about like 200 increase, 40 increase, like I don't know, like 300 at most. So we were down 400 total. So we definitely need to up some prices of stuff. But I still feel like, maybe that was not the most valuable kind of marketing, so... Could do half price entry. I don't know. I think we're doing okay financially. I'm just gonna kind of play it slow and let things play out here. How are we doing this? That's still technically profitable. That's the best kind of profit is technically profitable. Alright, I think we're going to have to assign handyman here. This is starting to get a little bit ridiculous. Handyman is responsible for that area. Handyman 2 is going to be... Oop, not there. Just that section. But see, I feel like I have to include the food court then. That feels like a little bit much, so we'll take that out. Handyman 3 is going to have food court. This. Oh, merry-go-round broke again. Alright, so I'll have those with that. Actually, I need another handyman anyway. But I'll have that one rogue. That should suffice. Now, okay, I think another problem here is that I haven't put any benches or trash cans this way. I think that might also be problematic for why this area is so bad, because I put them this way, but then I added on here, and they're just coming straight off and going down this way and puking everywhere on the bridge because there's nowhere to sit down. So that's poor planning on my part. Oh, more babka. I need to look at my food and travel documentaries to see if I can find more episodes of stuff in Poland. Because, like, I loved I love watching Anthony Bourdain's Parts Unknown. Somebody Feed Phil is another great one. Um, I love my food travel documentaries, but especially Anthony Bourdain because, um, I mean, he was a chef, line chef, so he can talk a great deal about the technical details of the food, but he also talks a lot about the culture in the area in each of the episodes. Like, the world really lost a great person when he took his life. That was one of the most depressing things. Yeah, I highly recommend Anthony Bourdain Parts Unknown. It was a life-changing series for me. I'm really picky about TV. Like, I don't watch a lot of TV. And that was one of the best things I've ever watched. I think it's on Netflix, maybe. It may not be anymore. I think actually I watched it initially on Netflix, but I think it ended up going off of Netflix. But that's how Netflix is. Stuff comes on, stuff goes off. But there's so many streaming platforms out now. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Somebody Feed Phil is another good one. It's very similar, but Anthony Bourdain is a journalist and chef, while I can't remember his last name, but the person that Somebody Feeds Phil, um, he was a writer for the American TV series Everybody Loves Raymond. So he's a sitcom writer. So he's basically a comedian. He's really fun. Alright, let's look at this. Okay. Shop stall 30th of September, so next month. God, I hope this is the information kiosk. I need that extra income. We're doing good, though. We actually almost went positive that month. So. Goodness, that carousel keeps breaking down. They're saying the entrance fee is still cheap. I mean, it's $5. I guess that is cheap, but oh, we went plus 700 in August. Heck yeah! All right, you know what? We're gonna do an advertising campaign for the park again. And I'm going to do it for a full month. And I don't have enough money to do that. Alright, we're going to take out a loan. Yeah, I'm curious now with the increase to the entrance fee. And the fact that we're actually going positive in money on the park, if that will make much of a difference. There's still a lot of puke around here. Goodness. I'm just gonna have to line this whole thing, I think, with benches and trash cans. Oh, Adam Gems, you're out of Pokeballs. Oh, I can put the trash cans in. Okay. I'll do that. There you go. None of you. I mean absolutely none of you. Not you, purple shirt. Not you right there in the red shirt holding your mouth. I see you. None of you have an excuse to throw up now. Sit down, puke in a trash can, not on the floor. tired of your shenanigans. Yay, we got a Pidove. Brando, I'm watching you. Don't make me kick you out of the park. How you doing today, Brando? Oh, I saw your invite on Pokemon Go for the, what was it, Articuno, but fresh out of remote raid passes, so I unfortunately could not make it, and I didn't have enough coins to get a remote raid pass either. There's like no one wants to go on this. What are the thoughts here? Everyone wants to go on something more thrilling. So I feel like the guests, when they want to go on a gentle ride, they go back to the train. Just like no one wants to go on this. Were you able to do the Articuno? Did you have enough players? Oh, see, it's raining. This is exactly why I wanted the information kiosk. I sell those umbrellas. 30th of September, and I can't speed it up at this point either, even if I devoted more funding to it. I could charge people to use the toilets. Yeah, nobody wants to get on the rides while it's raining, so that's going to hurt profits. Well, I mean, which, you know, I don't blame them. But definitely going to hurt. Oh, don't get on this, though, because it's covered. Okay, cool. Did not know that they would do that. I wish there was a way, to build a covering over some of these. You can get on the roller coaster. There's this little tiny loop right here that's covered. Is there anything I can do that's covered? There's a haunted house. Let's put this right here. He's good, had more than enough, ended up joining. Okay, good. Was it any good? Like, decent IVs, or was it the worst Articuno that you ever saw? Of course, now that I build this, the rain's stopping. Oh well, we have a haunted house now. Which means I need to hire another mechanic. We'll also hire another handyman. Well, at least now there's a lot of people stuck in line for the merry-go-round. So I guess the rain did have some kind of... Alright, financials. Let's pay back part of that loan. I hate that I did the month-long marketing campaign and then it freaking rained. That sucked. But we got people coming in now, so hopefully that works. There was one time I just like totally cheated at this. I made like a decently high entrance thing and just kept running like ad campaigns to get people in the park. And then whenever they were in, like I just deleted this pathway and disconnected it. And I would just like grab people and then like move them over to the other side and they would just get stuck over here. And then I would look at like this tab. Yeah, I would look at this tab at like the thoughts and like the people who couldn't, like, kept saying that they couldn't afford something, like they were out of money. So I'm like, well, there's no sense in being at my park. So then I would just find them, grab them, and let them leave. But I basically wouldn't let you leave the park until you spent all of your money. Is that the information kiosk? Yes, information kiosk. Let's build it. We're gonna... It's a good place to build it. Maybe right here. Get that going. Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of people talk about their childhood Rollercoaster Tycoon stories, and it's like, oh yeah, I made, like, a giant pool of water and drowned everyone in it or something, and, like, it's always something like that. Like, no, I'm going to bleed these people's wallets dry. Decent IVs? That's good. I hate when I do a raid and I get a Pokemon that has, like, what's the lowest, like 66% AVs or something like that. It's like, oh, you were just as rare as 100%, but you had to be utter trash. Okay, train rides are filling up. So I guess that's one good thing about having other gentle rides, is that once there's no room for them to go on the train ride, then they'll move on to these other ones. Yeah, the 10-10-10. I hate the 10-10-10s. They're the worst. Or no, the worst are like the 11-10-10s. Because you are just as rare, but like somehow worse, because you couldn't even be like the lowest or anything like quirky like that. You had to be just slightly different. Oh, what was that notification? What do we got? Advertising campaign. Wow, they're still saying that this is cheap. Okay. Well, we double it up. It's 20 bucks to get in now. Let's run a marketing campaign for that. Because, oh my god, yeah. We almost paid for the marketing campaign just with park entrance tickets, so let's go. Whole month. Market this. Oh, I gotta take out a loan again. You know, I've never actually played SimCity, but I've played a lot of similar games. Because I've played, like, Industrial Tycoon, I've played... oh, what was the name of that one? Oh no, it wasn't Industrial Tycoon, it was like Industrial Giant or something. But there was another one that I played, and I can't think of the name of it right now. But I played like an open source version of it too. But I don't know, I figured out like a really easy way to make money on that. You start on like a super large map, and you go all the way to the far corner, and you build an airport. And then you go all the way to the other opposite corner, and it literally takes minutes to scroll that far. Even like all the way zoomed out, fastest scroll speed, like it seriously takes like several minutes to get to the other side. You build another airport there. You get Concorde jets, like the fastest ones, and all you do is just sell tickets from one side of the map to the other. You make so much money that way that you basically just, you don't have to worry about money for the rest of the game. You can build anything you want to. The city skyline's sitting in my place soon. You know, I think I actually... Do I have City Skylines? not sure. Let me... Let's see here. Let me pop up Steam for a second. I have Cities XL Platinum. Oh. There we go. Oh, you got it from Epic Store. What's the Epic free game right now? Can't remember. What's the one I already... Open TTD. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that I just made like a massive map and did the Concorde jets from one side to the other. Yeah, Transport Tycoon Deluxe. Yeah, Open TTD was what I played. Yep. That was Open TTD was my internet outage game. Anytime that like the power went out or something, I would just boot up the laptop and load up OpenTTD, and that was what I did until the power came back on. Alright, how are we doing? Okay, we can... Oh, jeez. We are killing it right now. Let's pay back some loans. Yeah, when I was... So that was my power outage game as like a teenager. When I was a little kid, well, little kid, I don't know, like 10-ish or... Oh, not even 10-ish, I guess. That was probably more like 9, 10, I can't remember. But anyway, we had a really bad ice storm, where it just... Like, it was so cold that we didn't get snow, we got ice, and it was very windy. So there were power lines down all over our state, and we didn't have power for like 2.5 weeks. It was pretty intense, and like thinking about it now as an adult, like that had to have been an extremely scary time. But we had a stockpile of AA batteries, and I had a Game Boy Advance, and I had the little light attachment on top of it that was also battery powered. And I had just got a copy of Metroid Fusion, and I tell you, Metroid Fusion was what got me through that power outage. Did it say that the campaign finished already? It was the 8th of October. I can't see what the current date is on my screen, so... Oh, we're in March now. Okay. Yeah, that is some beautiful money right there. So we're... Oh, we still have 2 weeks remaining for that campaign. Okay. Yeah, it was pretty cozy. We had like a kerosene heater, and we hung up quilts to kind of like block off sections of the house, so that way like the heat would stay in a relatively small area. It was basically like camping. We just kind of camped out in our living room for a couple weeks, and because it was so cold, and there was a lot of snow and ice and everything. Outside, we kept our groceries outside on the deck. We just put them in snow, so like we were able to eat food. I mean, there were some things that we still didn't trust, like our hamburger, meat, stuff like that. Just had to go, but we had canned goods, and then we had milk and stuff like that. So. We survived, but yeah, it was crazy. Our state rarely even gets snow, so to have such a vicious ice storm, no one in the state was prepared for that. Oh my goodness, everybody wants the roller coaster now. Yeah, old-fashioned refrigerator. for power thing, I think people had cages outside for that kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, this past year we didn't get any snow at all. Usually, we get like 1 to 3 snow days, but it's like light snow. It's never anything intense. No, I live in South Carolina, so it's one of one of the most southern states in the United States. Because the tip of South Carolina touches Florida, which is our like Florida and Texas are like our two most southern states. So it's like today it was 96 degrees Fahrenheit, which I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it was a very warm day today. Alright, so we got some full queue lines. So I kind of want to make another roller coaster now. Let's see here, we needed like 16,000, so let's take out we still can't take out that many loans. Okay. Sad. Alright, no, we're still poor. Okay. We'll just we'll just keep doing what we're doing, I guess. Oh, I need to that's already locked in. Okay, I guess we're getting another one of these, but I don't really need more shops and stalls. Now I need more roller coasters and thrill rides and stuff. But yeah, yes, buy those umbrellas. Give me money. It's rain and money. Last few years, winter is like autumn. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting in the United States because the United States is so large of a country that we have so many different climates depending on where you're at in the country. Like some parts of our country is desert, and some parts of our country it snows for half the year. Like I lived in Ohio, which is a state that's connected to our Great Lakes, and I lived up near Lake Erie, and we had weather that was it was lake weather. It was almost always raining or cloudy. Like we really didn't see the sun very often. Um, but okay, good. They're going in that. No, they should be going here. But yeah. But it snowed from like October to yeah, about the end of October to March, pretty regularly. But it even snowed in April when I was up there one year, and it would snow heavily. Like there would be snow on all the roadways. Um, the wind chill from the lake was ridiculous. I actually had my eyeball freeze one time when I was going to college, just from leaving my car to going to the building for my classes. Um, my eyeball actually like froze in place. Like it melted like as soon as I got inside and got in the heat. But that was not fun. Uh, but that was like the worst. It was, I think the wind chill had it like -40 Fahrenheit, which was ridiculous. But yeah, here in South Carolina where I live, it's just hot and humid. Like it's basically constantly a swamp. You've even got small snows in Poland lately. Yeah. Yeah, definitely seems like, we're um, seeing more noticeable weather changes. I hate that I'm kind of just like not doing much right now, but there's not really a whole lot that I can do. So we've got enough gentle rides that we're not like overfilling our queue lines. It's mainly just the train that's overfilled, and we're doing okay with the thrill rides as well. Roller coaster suffered a little bit because of the rain, but they'll pick back up because we already have a pretty big queue line for the scrambled eggs. And roller coasters are really good money makers. Like I want to say, it's probably my most profitable. Let's see. Yeah, Dynamite Blaster's making me 5,000 an hour. That information kiosk, because of those umbrellas, made it almost the most profitable thing in the park. It's amazing. But yeah, so I want to make another roller coaster right here. But because of the land cost to put it here, it costs like 16,000, and I can't afford that right now. I can only get like 10,000. Alright, and I am going to mute my microphone for a second because my sinuses are killing me and I really need to blow my nose. So give me 1 second. Oh, that is so much better. Like I could feel the pressure in my head, so I had to do that. Okay. But yeah, so at this point, it's really just kind of waiting to keep ranking in the money. We'll keep doing these ad campaigns. Um, can we do it for long? We can do it 6 weeks. Yeah, we'll just... No, I need money. Go ahead and do it for 6 weeks. Because it definitely shows. And yeah, and then it's mainly just paying back the loans as we're making money until we've paid off all of our loans, and then we can afford to build a larger roller coaster right here, and then that should be another like huge boost to our money. But otherwise, like there's no water, so we would have to spend a ton of money to even like do a log flume. Or no, wait, actually, log flumes. No, I'm thinking of the water dinghy thing. Um, so actually, I think I can make this without any water. I didn't think about that. All right, so we can make that, but yeah, we don't have any other rides except for roller coasters and that little car ride thing. And I don't need to make the car ride. I feel like it wouldn't increase profit. It would just create additional operational costs. Because we've got 2 gentle rides that are covered. The car thing is not covered, so it wouldn't be good in rain. And then we're killing it with the train. So we're good on gentle rides. And unfortunately, there's nothing we can really do about thrilling rides. Like, they just, when it rains, we just don't make money on those. So, yeah, it was just kind of a waiting game at this point. Pay back some more of that loan, though. Oh, what we got? Fries stall. Alright, we'll make a fries stall. Yes. There we go. Now people can get their fries. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save this. I should have saved before now. Okay, game, you okay? Okay, there we go. Who's acting weird there? Alright, save game. And then I think we're going to look online and see who we're rating. Oh, I just saw it. Funny for me is watching Christmas movies set in LA. Yeah, Yeah, it doesn't really snow in LA. um, not often, that's for sure. But yeah, let's see here. Okay, Quasi. Oh, Quasi's been on for a while. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pull our Quasi taxi service, and we're gonna uh, raid him while he's playing Yakuza. And let's see, let me find him the raid thing. There we go. But yeah, not bad. We paid back the majority of our loan. We are going positive. Our company has positive value. I think we've got a winning strategy for this, and we're still in year two, so we have like another year and a half. Um, so for being halfway done, I think we're doing pretty well. Um, we're gonna we'll be back at Rollercoaster Tycoon again tomorrow, continuing with our Dynamite Dunes. I think is the name of this level, and then we'll probably get it done next stream. I thought it was going to take um, like 3 or 4 streams to get done, but I think we'll just get it done in 2. But anyway, thank you everyone for coming out. Sil, Brando, Adam Gems, appreciate you coming in and chatting. It's nice to see all of you. And yeah, I'll catch you all tomorrow for more Roller Coaster Tycoon.